Hello everybody! It looks like people are starting to trickle in. So this is J.A. Marlow. Welcome to my Creating Worlds of Wonder stream. Here we play with all sorts of things creative, usually writing and art, but we include lots of other things as well. My many activities include award-winning fine artist, graphic designer, and book cover designer. I'm also a digital artist, fish wrangler, Battle of the Planets mega fan, G-Force, and a serial bug murderer. So my books can be found at all major online book retailers all across the world and are available either on the shelf or by order at your local bookstore. My popular series include The Stringweavers, Salmon Run, and Redpoint One. I can be found all over the internet, including my homepage at jamarlow.com, at Forward Motion for Writers, which is a free online writing community at fmwriters.com. I'm also daily in the Forward Motion Discord chat. I'm going to put a link to that in the stream chat. There we go. I'm also on Twitter at jamarlow_SF. My Twitch channel is jamarlow, YouTube channel jamarlow, and you can support me at patreon.com/jamarlow. So I hope everybody is having a good day or night. Hopefully Midnight can join us a little later after she's done running a whole bunch of errands today. So for those who are already in here, are you working on anything tonight? And do you have any goals at all? Let me know in the chat. If you are writing or anything related to writing and you come across a good line or two, go ahead and post it in the stream chat, and if I like it, I'll put it up on the main screen. So tonight, let's see, so what was it? Oh, Lizette just realized what time it was. Friday night I finished the last run through of the first Space Rogue story, short story. And as you can see with the progress area, let's see, let me go ahead and bring that up. Alright, so when I started this short story, it was 6,633 words. I am very much a putter-inner, not a taker-outer when it comes to revision, and as you can see, I put word totals in there as I was progressing through the major pass. I finished it, there's Lizette. So I finished it Friday night, and it went from 6,633 words to 9,860 words. I mean, that was so close to 10,000 words. So it's now gone from a short story to a novelette. There's SM. Okay, so SM, I'm going to try and finish my novel. I'm on the last chapter. Oh, that's so fantastic. That is so exciting. And yeah, you get to the last chapter, it's like, I'm not going to bed until it's done. I'm not stopping until I finish it. That's how I was Friday night. That's why the stream was so long. I think we went a little over 4 hours because I was within the very ending of the pass, the final pass. And I was not going to stop. Made it hard to get up early in the next morning, but hey, I did it. So tonight for me, I finished this the first Space Rogue short story / now novelette. I am not going to start the second story revision, and that's a story that has been published in an anthology, but I don't have it out by itself. I will be changing that. Okay, so Ash is saying I'm trying to decide between doing regular writing tests or writing on background stuff for the new shiny. Yeah, good question. So I'm going to be bringing up the Weird Mutant crossover thingy, because I need to make some major headway on that. And if my brain totally turns to mush, I am going to switch to the scripts for my YouTube channel. There's a couple more There's actually 2 more that I'm working on. Then I'm going to do a pass through the one I'm actually working on right now. Oh, SM, so you're in here. Let me get a link, because yesterday was my day off from streaming, and I used it to make major headway on some of the graphics needed for my upcoming stream. Hold on, let me get the link. Okay, bringing up a browser window. As SM, I don't believe, has seen it. Yes, oh exciting, yes, I have a special thing. So, I just realized I do not have Starjam animating, but that's okay, because I need to go, full... Oops, copy link. I need to go full screen, and I'm going to have to shut her down in order to do that. But you see the type of avatar Starjam is. I am designing a new one for my Lyra character that's going to be in the Impossible Conversations YouTube videos. So today I started designing her. So here we go. I'm going to paste into the stream chat the video for the first part of the opening that will be on my videos. So basically it's my name and the Creating Worlds of Wonder. And then it has 3 tiles showing 3 of my series, the Stringweavers, Salmon Run, and Redpoint One. It does not have sound, by the way. That wasn't the point. I needed to get the graphics together. Oh, there's Midnight. Oh, can't do much chatting at the moment, but I'll listen to you while I drive around running errands. Hey, that's fantastic. I didn't expect you to be able to join up at all. There's Jax. Hello, Jax. So I just posted a link to the beginning of the intro that I'm designing for my YouTube videos. So you can take a look at that. I just finished that last night. So I purposely made it to be science fiction related. I think I did a good job on that. Oh, thank you, SM. Glad you like it. So, oh, hold on. Let me post the link in for you again. I still have it. Yeah, it was just before you came in, Jax. There you go. Link to it again. So I'm going to go ahead and shut Starjam down. I'm going to switch over to the big overlay. So that I can get out all kinds of stuff. Ooh. And let me get the timer into the overlay. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, I'm going to start the timer. There we are. Oh, and thank you, Lizette. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to bring up some of the files of the weird mutant crossover thingy. Oh, thank you, Jax. So on the weird mutant crossover thingy, I thought that I was going to do something with 2 characters. I realized I am not. Oh, that's the timeline. That's not what I need. My huge timeline! Going back to 25,000 BC. Okay, let me bring up the right one. Weird mutant crossover thingy. There we go. Yep, so I'm slowly getting there on the YouTube videos. I'm very excited to get the very first one up. So that's why I want to keep moving forward on it. So last night, or yesterday, working on that, major step forward. Alright, so on the weird mutant crossover thingy, so this is a spreadsheet that I have sometimes used on extremely complicated series to help me in plotting it out. There's AJ. And if anyone ever has any questions on what I'm doing with this thing, let me know. I think that everybody who's talking in chat right now has heard me talk about it. If anyone hasn't, just let me know and I'll talk my way through this a little more. I'm also having to reassess what happens with... No, I think I have it right. Because otherwise the main theme of that book collapses. That won't work. Okay. So I just made a decision. Oh, AJ, I'm very tired, but it's way too early for bed. Sorry to hear that. By the way, I don't know if I announced it in the stream, but last week, my Twitch stream made a major milestone. I went over 50 followers, which for Twitch allows me to do some special things, but some of them require me to be exclusive to the streams for 24 hours. So right now I'm not interested in those, but I'll be looking into the other options that open up to me, see if it helps the stream at all. But that is exciting to have at least reached that milestone. Okay, so on this series, things got so complicated. I really needed to know what the last book, the main events in it, so that I could backtrack into the previous books to know what things need to even be put into place for the last book to make sense. But it's also more than that. There's a reason it's called crossover. It has crossover in the title. It's because what happens in this series affects the Atlantis Shifter series and the Enigma Watcher series. Thank you guys. So figuring out the last book of the weird mutant crossover thingy, I couldn't go forward on any series until I figured that out. And unfortunately, I need to figure out some of the other books, some of the major events that happen in them, before I can plot out like the next Atlantis Shifters book. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. So all of these squares, well, see, each one of these are either a major plot or a subplot or a character plot or a technology plot that carries through the books. I want to put something in at least 10 of these squares tonight. So I'm going to be counting them out as it happens. And right now the series is right around 6 books, but that is subject to change because one of the series I'm merging into this was 7 books long. Another series that I'm merging into this was 11 books long. So who knows what this one will be. AJ, I had an 11 book series kind of planned, but like I said, you know, the weird mutant crossover thingy, I'm pulling all of that planning into this. So that series as it was will never be written, but all the important stuff is coming into this new weird mutant crossover thingy. Okay, 1 block filled in. Okay, 2nd block put in. I have 8 more to go tonight. Oh, so Ash, right now my main whip seems to be trying to get the brain going. Well, that's supposed to be a good thing, right? Okay, 3 boxes filled. Oh, Lizette, I thought I would be done with book 3 tonight, but I still have 60 pages to go. That's not too horrible. It's still going well. Well, you never know. If it's going well, you might still get it done tonight. Oh, SM, what color goes really well with red and black? Red, black, yeah, yellow and orange. I would also say blue. It all depends on the hue. There goes the timer. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Oh yeah, white definitely would go well. Well, I am sorry to do this to you, Scrivener, but I need to open up one of the other big projects. So yeah, yellow would go really well. I would say a really dark blue would also go well. Oh yes, white would stand out against red skin. Yes, I'd go that. All right. Let me see about some of these things. See if I can place them. There we go. Oh. Ash, I'm annoying myself here. I keep sliding the mouse pointer over the program icons on my taskbar and making the stream disappear until I move the mouse pointer away. Can't help you. No, I know I've said this on so many streams, but I seriously need to rename this man. Okay, what book does this happen in? AJ, you mean the weird mutant crossover thingy is a bit long for a title? It's more like it's a little weird for a title name. Although, it's known that way so much in here and at Forward Motion by that name that it will be mentioned in the book forward. Even after it has an official name. hell is it? It would probably sell well by that title. Yeah, problem is it's more a description of the process and how it came to be, not really about what's inside of it. Oh, the color is for a gemstone? If you really want it to stand out, either do like a white diamond, or I would say a fiery red. Then you'd be keeping in with the colors you already have. Yeah, Sam, then I'd say go for a really bright, sparkling diamond, white diamond type of look. So go white. That will, between a dark red and a black, that would really make a big impact. Oh, poor Midnight's stuck at the bank. Alright, how many characters do I have in here now? Oh dear, oh dear. I think the series just added a book. Ding ding, ding ding! Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Unless, maybe I move here. Oh, SM goes fiery, stubborn, and lustful because of the type of demon she is. I'd even say yellow. Depending on the red, emerald green could clash. Maybe. It all depends. AJ, I just tried to put my instant mix of hot chocolate in the fridge where the milk usually sits. I have tried to put my cereal in the fridge on so many occasions. Which, by the way, also does not work. It couldn't go in the fridge because it was the wrong shape for the spot, otherwise I might not have noticed. Not until you went into the fridge the next time. Okay, so I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I've added 9. And I just realized I need to make a decision on a spaceship. Actually, I need to make a decision on 2 spaceships. I think I just made a decision on one of the spaceships. And I'm changing my mind on that spaceship. Oh, you're welcome, SM. Yeah, see which color you like best. Think. Alright, so now, yep, I took out that spaceship. So, now I have to make up a decision on the other spaceship. Hmm. 40 minutes in and I finally get the email announcing that Jam's streaming. Yeah, it took a little while, didn't it, Ash? Hold on. Ding 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 ding. There goes the timer. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. I'm gonna go ahead and reset that. Well, I'm definitely over 10 plot boxes. And I have stopped trying to keep track of them. Oh! There's Glass. Let me get a link for her. There we go. Or white flame burning hot. When you see white flame in metallurgy, you know it's the hottest it can be. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. I still have not decided on the other spaceship. And that's actually one of the questions I have in my free writing area. Let's look. Oh, so Ash asked how many boxes I filled. I know that it's over 10 now. I've stopped counting because I keep bouncing between boxes. But I think the last time I counted was 11. Yes, Sam, also a good point, Jam. I will present your arguments to my mum and make her decide. There you go. Okay, stopping to think. So right now I've been just kind of scattering ideas that I had and putting them in the same kind of book that I think that those two events might happen. But then I've also started going where I get 3 or 4 in a row. Then I start looking at that, and I look at book 1. Okay, that's the beginning. I look at book 6 right now. That's the end. What's the chronological run in between them of when things happen and what happens? So I'm kind of bouncing between those two techniques right now. But I was right in thinking that it's going to be overwhelming. But then this whole project's been overwhelming. I just realized that needs to be moved over. There we go. Nope, that's gonna go here. Okay. I think one event I thought that was going to happen in the last book, I think it needs to be split up, and part of it happened in the second to the last book. Ding ding, ding ding. Everyone take a drink of the hydrating fluid of choice. Unalive? That sounds like somebody's gonna get killed. Alright. Yep, I gotta split that up, so... I'm not sure exactly how, but I put a little note to myself so I know. And you know what? I'm gonna put a question in here to myself so I remember exactly what to do. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Alright, so I wrote a question to myself. Okay, there we go. There, Midnight's back. Welcome back. Oh, Lizette has 40 pages to go. That means she's done 20 pages so far tonight. I am pretty sure that I'm going to have to add another book so this becomes a 7-book series. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I keep putting things into the boxes, placing things about where they need to be, in hopes it doesn't go that long, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. Oh, AJ's about 30% of the way through Stringweaver's book number 1. Well, yay! Midnight, does that mean you're home? Ash says, I have no idea what just happened in the conversation I had with Tess a moment ago, but it seems I'll be getting some spaghetti out of it. Okay, chapter 10. Hope you're having fun. Okay, so that character, the first 3 books, she doesn't appear, so I went ahead and mark that out. And you know what? I need to make this official. Insert column. And this is the new book 5. Which means this series is officially 7 books long now. Which means the last book now becomes book 7. Oh, AJ, and yes, and Ariana is in the picture, and I love how she's faking it right now. Is that where Kelsey can hear her talk, but the others don't? Or Ariana's having to not talk in order to pretend? SM, I admire your planning, Jam. I'm a total pantser. Well, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, SM, but I was a pantser when I was young. But that's changed over the years for various reasons. But I was once a pantser. Where are you, Geneva? There it is. Oh, I just realized something about Caden in putting in a the first block in the new book 5 for Geneva. So I am going to go up here and put a note here. Okay, there we go. So I just made notes on how 2 characters, Caden and Geneva, how they do what they do, the base technology, and they come from different sources. Okay, so SM says, I hope it will for me. I love the idea of planning things out. I tried to plan out a novel and ended up putting myself off it completely. You know, SM, for some people, once they plan things in their mind, they've already told the story. And for those people, planning never works. only pantsing does. So just realize that pantsing may be your way. If it's still resulting in finished works, and you like doing it that way, then don't worry about it. It just, you know, it's going to be your way. Oh, hey Jay, Ariana is teaching, but she's gone off and left her with Thalen for a wee bit. So we're learning about the music Kelsey's been hearing, and I'm not sure how much I can say without spoiling the book. Yeah. Okay, I know exactly where you are. Oh yes, the timer should be going. I'm so sorry. There we go. Timer is going. Well, everyone take a drink in the meantime just to be safe. You don't want to get dehydrated. Oh yes, Ash. So Ash says that used to happen to me when I tried outlining when I was younger. Of course, back then I used to see outlines as something written in stone to speak. Nowadays I know it's something I can change at need. I've actually talked about that a little bit in the streams. I've written articles about it before. I'm actually writing a new article that I'm thinking of turning into a YouTube video. I think I could have fun with Lyra and I discussing it. Yeah, the issue of the key for me is that nothing is set in stone. For me, outlines are a general guide to get from A to B, but I off-road a lot. Even when I have a fully outlined novel and I start writing, I am changing outlines, I am throwing out scenes, I'm adding new scenes all the time. It's a very, very fluid thing. But planning it from beginning to end, I at least know the major waypoints. Now if I decide to change one of those along the way, that's fine. In one book I ended up replotting the very last of the book, but I kind of knew still about where I wanted to end up, so it was not a huge, you know, oh, the book is wrecked sort of thing. Very much it's a mind step thing. Yeah, Lizette is someone who can do both. We've watched her in the forward motion chat for years, and sometimes she works with outlines, sometimes and different types of outlines too. And then sometimes she'll decide to just wing it on a novel, and we see her puttering her way through those. So SM, yeah, I couldn't even write the first scene before I was put off it. I just couldn't live up to what I had in my mind. So far I've managed to finish one novel out of like 5 projects I have going. Okay. And you know, SM, there are hybrids. One technique that Ash has used quite a bit is winging it, but keeping track of the scenes as he goes along, but then plotting only 1 or 2 scenes or chapters ahead, and no more than that. So it's kind of thinking, okay, where do I want to go from here? It is not planning to the end of the book. It's only planning a short distance ahead. And that might be a hybrid method that might work for you. Or like I think I've mentioned before also, is just doing major goalposts. Nothing more. So depending on the length of your novel, you might have anywhere from 4 to 8 major goalposts along the way, and you just start writing to the nearest goalpost. And you're basically winging it, or pantsing it in between. Oh, so Jack said, I'm a hardcore planner. I started as a pantser and realized it was making it difficult for me to keep the ending in sight while writing. An outline can change as you write, so you don't have to keep hard and fast to it, but I find that it helps to have a structured approach. Yeah. Okay, SM, I like both of those ideas. I will try it on the next novel. Yeah. Yeah, experiment. Find out what works for you. And what works for one person won't work for another, and what works for one project won't work for another. It's all about experimentation. So I mentioned that I pantsed when I was younger. And now I have completely changed where I do outlines, but I've learned to do outlines in a creative brain, not an analytical brain, and there is a very big difference in that. I also have a mindset of just because I put work into an outline does not mean I have to write according to it. I can throw stuff around all I want. It can be changed to me. Basically, I'm God of that world and I can make anything happen. Now for me, the big difference was I've had a chronic illness that's never been diagnosed in all my life, and I had it even when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, it's gotten worse, and one of the symptoms is not only chronic fatigue, but brain fog. And the brain fog can make it not only difficult to concentrate, but it also affects the memory. So with novels, it's a case where my health is not allowing me to keep all that I need about that book in my head in order to pants anymore. I can do it with short stuff. I can still do it with short stuff because they are small enough for me to be able to remember all of it and keep it in my head. But I cannot do it with the long stuff anymore. I have to have some sort of guideline where I write down the important things that I need to remember in it. And for me, I've noticed, I have issues with anxiety now. And the thought of, oh my goodness, what am I missing? And it can actually cause me anxiety issues as I'm writing. And by having those things as I'm thinking about it, oh, I need to put this clue in. Okay, I go write it down. It takes care of that anxiety because I know I've written it down. It's there. It's not going to get forgotten. But I know that for me, that's a very different reason for outlining than a lot of other people. But it just goes to illustrate how each one of us is different and how it can change through life. Oh, Jux actually brings up a good point. Says also, while I was pantsing, I had wildly variable book length. I like to have an idea of how long I want the story to be from the start. It really helps with the pacing of my novels. Yeah. So when I was before the new electronic publishing became so viable, to where book lengths are a lot more variable now than they were, and for main publishers they had guidelines where, this genre and subgenre, this is our range, so you had to plan your books or even your short stories to fit within that. I actually did some experiments where I was writing a book, but I was keeping track of the average number of words per scene that I was writing. And by doing that, when I plotted out something, I could multiply how many scenes that outline had with how much my average per scene was, and I would have a really, really good ballpark of what the end product would be. Now, sometimes I still do that math just because I'm curious, but at this point, I don't need to. From a professional point of view, I let the story be whatever length it's going to be. The only thing that I really pay attention to is I try to keep the books in series within the same ballpark. But even then, I have a lot of wiggle room. I'll have 10,000-15,000 word wiggle room depending on how long the average book in that series is. Yeah, Lizette, an outline is a roadmap. It points where you want to go, but not everything you see or what you'll discover. It also doesn't cover detours and roadblocks. It does, however, show you the general direction you need to go to get to a particular end. Yep. And in writing, and even in this stream, I think you've heard me in the last book I did in March, even though that was plotted, it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was here, because it just popped into my head and onto the sheet it went, and who cared if it messed up the next few scenes that I had plotted out, because it was utterly brilliant and it came directly from the story and it was almost magical. That's one of the exciting things of writing. These things pop out and you had no idea they were there. Ding 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 ding! There goes the timer! Everyone take a drink! Is everyone tired of me talking about outlines now? Okay. Yeah, Jax, for me, the planning really varies. I don't plot out per chapter, I plot out per scene. And sometimes that can be just a one line or a couple lines. And sometimes it's a lot more complicated where it's several paragraphs describing not only what happens to it, but the order things happen. And then even more detailed is a phase outline where it's basically just going through this happens, then this happens, then this happens, and those are the beats. But it's where it's a lot more detailed. And I don't know how this one's going to be. The last book was kind of a hybrid. The beginning of it was just 1 to 3 not paragraphs, 1 to 3 sentences per scene. And by the end of the book, I had switched to a phase outline. Yes, Lizette, phase outline. Yes, Lizette actually wrote a book where she discusses the phase outline and how it works. Lizette, just to put this bug in your ear, I've often thought that you need to do a short book, ebook, print book, just about the phase outline. I know it's in your nano book, but I think it would make a good book all on its own. Oh, okay, you have the original. original one up too. So Lizette put a link up to the original article. No. Go back, go back. There we go. Where do I put this? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. No, delete that. Oh, Ash, spaghetti obtained. Enjoy. Oh, Jux, yeah, everyone's outlining process is different. I'm not quite as thorough as Lizette's phase method, but nearly so. Her outlines really resemble my first drafts more than anything. Ding ding, ding ding, everyone take a drink. Poking the bot. Let's leave the poor bot alone. You do realize that's gonna cue Midnight to come in and try and get the moderator bot to do something. What is that? I might as well announce it here since no one else will appreciate it. Novel 118 has crossed 40,000 words. So that means Lizette now has a full novel on novel 118. She has 118 novels written. Congratulations. AJ, so you had fishy tanks and piranhas banned, but not weapons. Actually, it's not me who banned it. Twitch has an automatic one. So that means that somewhere, sometime in some other Twitch stream or something, someone complained to Twitch and got it added to the automatic robots or moderator bots Lexion. It was not me. See, I knew that Midnight would try it. Oh, how could I disappoint your expectations, dreamers? Maybe the bot is a green little alien. Why did that in my head did that pop up that maybe Lyra should be should have green skin? The problem is I don't think that would work. She has red hair and right now purple eyes. Just why I was thinking about going like a lavender color for her skin. Oh, Jax. Yeah, she has and 118 novels is just her last count. I'm really sure she has more than that. Yeah, it's true. Green is kind of cliched. So I was thinking almost like a lavender blue because that could be explained with copper in the blood. Alright, I need this to fit all in one. There we go, that's better. Yes, there are more, but no reason to count some of them. Oh, Midnight. Green is overused. I want green aliens only if they are photosynthesizing their food. And that's actually what I thought of. And I know that Lyra's species is not in the sun a whole bunch, so photosynthesizing does not work. Either that or they're growing bacteria on the surface of their skin for some reason, which I guess you could say might be also photosynthesizing. So Lizette has a couple hundred short stories, over 400 flash fictions, 118 novels, some books on writing too. That's all just fiction stuff. In other words, our Lizette Gifford is extremely prolific. AJ, actually several science fiction writers and actually science fiction shows and movies have had sentient plants or sentient life, yeah, plant-based life forms. Actually, I've known fantasies that have done that too. Oh, Jack says, I have done a small handful of flash fiction. I could never quite get the hang of it. I'm the same way. The only way that I have done a long-term flash fiction project was that I took one short novel idea and I purposely designed it as each chapter was the 1,000 or right around the 1,000 word mark. So it was a series of flash fiction links that were part of a serial. Jax, my guinea pigs are complaining. Gotta check on them real quick. Yeah, we all have a long ways to go to catch up with Lizette. Ding ding, ding ding. Everyone take a drink. There we go. I think my brain just turned to mush on this. They were out of hay. These little monsters eat so much. I could swear it. They eat and poop more than they weigh. Actually, that's probably right. Okay, so I went ahead and switched. Oh, and their little tiny bodies. Yeah, I know what you mean though. So I need to take a little break from the weird mutant crossover thingy. So now I have one of my scripts open. I'm gonna do a revision run through. No, I deleted a word. I know that won't last long. And like I said, that wasn't going to last long because I just added several words. Delete another word. If you're looking at right now, no. I am talking about the string weavers, but Kelsey Hale is not mentioned right here. You have Kelsey on the brain. Yeah, I think you're projecting. And like I said, It is about string weavers. Oh, I forgot to do, to look at what the beginning word count was. Actually... Okay, 1,522 words. I'm going to put that in here so I don't have to keep it in my brain. Oh, I have deleted some. No, I take that back. I've added some. You'll get it done here really soon, Lizette. I know it. Uh-oh. That sounds ominous. AJ goes, be right back. Maybe. Oh, as it says, it sat at about 20,000 words for a while, but that was mostly because of outside things going on. I need to get back to reformatting the Salmon Run series. So I have made a few typo updates and such. I want to make sure the links on the inside are good. I think I've also changed some of the descriptions, so I need to get that updated in all the books, because I have a new, a couple new distribution channels to get it out into. Oh, SM requires coffee. No, outlines. I wish I had an outline to write on. But then I would focus on it until it was completely done, and then I'd have the problem once again of no outline to write on, and the whole process starts over again. And when I'm focused on writing a new novel, everything else slips away and doesn't get done. Oh, Ash says, I think this is creativity burnout. I can't decide on what to work on and I feel unmotivated. Oh, ding ding! Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Ash, it could be also that you're still recovering from the second COVID shot. Maybe. A little bit. Oh, okay. Ash says, I don't think it's the second COVID shot. I had no issues with coming up with the entire main plot of the new shiny yesterday. Well, you know, come to think of it, yeah, because you were on fire yesterday. And maybe you used up all your energy yesterday and you need to recharge a few days. Okay, need to open up another Scrivener file. I am so sorry, Scrivener. Oh, here we go. The string waiver series. Oh, Jack says, I have set aside weekends to rest and avoid writing at all so that I don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, it's important to keep it fun and not get burnout. I actually, cycle through other types of creativity. So sometimes I do art. Sometimes I do 3D modeling. Sometimes I do sewing or crafting. And of course, cooking. But I try not to do the same thing all the time, although the writing, everything else seems to revolve around the writing. So Lizette says, I'm one of those odd people who just want to write, love it too much not to, and so I write every day. Yes, but you also love photography, and You definitely love to go on to photographic expeditions. So that's another aspect of your creativity. Oh yes, Lizette, by the way, in the Discord chat, what you posted in the Island of Cuteness, was that what you put on the blog? Because that had gorgeous colors. Oh yes, same picture, then that was gorgeous. Did you put a link to that earlier in the stream? If not, or even just do it again. Yeah, go ahead and put a link up. Just luck that we caught it. You know, so many fabulous pictures are that way. Their link, Lizette posted a link to her blog. That's, and on there, if anyone wants to go and look at a gorgeous sunset, go on over. So Jack says, I love to write, and I could easily do it every day before I had deadlines, but I hate having people breathing down my neck, so taking weekends off serves the dual purpose of giving me time to recharge and giving me the satisfaction that nobody can tell me what to do for 2 days a week. Yes, that's important. Oh yes, midnight. We don't want the alarm to go off because we want you to be able to record. Ding 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 ding. Everyone take a drink of the hydrating fluid of choice. Yeah, Jax, I really appreciate good photography as well. And Lizette's good at it. I'm adding words. Is anybody really surprised? Oh, Midnight says, I should be glad I wasn't recording a whole story. Aren't you using Audacity to help out with your recording? If so, you can actually record in sessions and then stitch it together. I'm trying to think of how to rephrase this. Oh, you don't have Audacity. For some reason I thought we had talked about it. Oh, you're still learning with it. Okay, got it. Jack says, when I worked as a PI, my agency paid for us to take photography courses. I'm still no good at taking artistic photos, but my pics of cheating spouses and insurance fraud looks amazing. So Midnight, but being interrupted mid-story would result in a lovely string of profanity that has nothing to do with the story in question. I bet. No, SM is back. Don't. I didn't have coffee, so tea it is. What kind of tea? You have to say. Oh, just regular British breakfast tea. Well, see, we were hoping for something exotic. Nah, that's good. Listen to me talk when I have peppermint tea peppermint tea so much. Oh, midnight! Note to self, do not rub your nose after handling the cayenne pepper shaker. Also, do not touch your eyes. I did and thought I was going to go blind. Still haven't come up with the right word yet. Oh, I just figured it out. Okay. And I just thought of a point that I need to put in the weird mutant crossover thingy. Alright, there goes the timer. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. I need to get this back up. Nope, that's not it. Go back, go back. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Put a very important note in there. One of those small things, but the small thing actually means something big. I love discovering things like that. At midnight, I should remember to obsessively clean my hands first in the future. That stuff burns like a right jigger. That's a nice way to put it. Like I said, I thought I was going blind. Boy, and it took a long time for that to fade out. I imagine it's the same one with the nose. Oh, AJ is heading out. I hope you have a good night's sleep, and thank you for joining the stream tonight. And enjoy the book. Oh, SM just hit their first 1,000 words of the day. Congratulations! sorry. I had to look close at something and I brushed against the microphone. Oh, midnight. Preparing dinner. Is it for you or the puppers? Or both? Look, another spammer. Okay. I wielded the ban hammer. Oh, for you and your parents. Oh, good. I still need to debone a chicken. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I think it's going to be a project for tomorrow. And then I'm going to use the bones to make chicken bone broth. That's a good insult, Midnight. Spammer, may your typing fingers be infested with small, itchy, persistent boils. As well as the anatomy upon which they sit. Oh yeah, Lizette, it is right around 3 a.m. for you. How close are you to being done? I mean, you started out with 60 pages? Where are you now? Ding ding, ding ding! Everyone take a drink. dear. So Jack said, I have bad news for me on the pupper front. Due to some complicated issues, I won't be able to foster any more dogs for the shelter I was volunteering with. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Oh, Lizette has about 20 left. Midnight. No, the cushy section gets the itchy rashes. More coverage that way. Why did that do that? Well, if I can animate this particular script, it's gonna be cute and parts of it just hilarious. Oh, Lizette is done for the night. Have a good night, Lizette. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow you can get those last 20 pages done. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Jux. Yeah, that is terrible. I deleted a sentence. Woohoo! Let me look. So you asked if this is one of the new ones. This one is, I think it's one of the semi-new ones. So I've had three, let's see, I had the main group that I started the streams with. I added a few, and then I added a whole bunch just recently, and this one is one of the few that was in the middle. So it's not one of the old ones, but it's not one of the super new ones either. Wait a minute, I might be totally wrong with that. Let me look. Nope, I'm right. One of the middle few that were added. Ding ding, ding ding. Everyone take a drink. Wow, only 3 caretakers to take care of hundreds. Ouch. That's not good. Okay, I think I am done with that, which means that I think I'll run it through Pro Writing Aid just to make sure there aren't any obvious mistakes, but then I think it's going to be time to start recording the audio. Yeah, so exciting. Yeah, I'm getting close. Especially with the first part of the bumper I was able to do this last time, yesterday. I can actually see it starting to happen now. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and close that up. Close that up, at least for now. And go ahead and save this. Close that up. Because I need to open something else. Yeah, okay. Wishing you luck, Jux. Try and sneak into your bed. Hmm. Going back. There we go. Oh, you're good, Jax. Oh, Jux got caught. There we go. Just thought I should clarify I'm not a creep. Okay. There's Nova. Hi, Nova. How are you doing tonight? Ding, 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 ding. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Oh, haha, I just sold something on my Etsy store. Well, I guess that means I get to package something up tomorrow. Oh, so Nova is currently cooking a calzone while continuing to come back to creative writing. Yay! Thank you. That's a nice little surprise. I would keep getting air quality alerts here for a high pollen count in the air. Boy, I can sure feel it in my eyes. They keep itching no matter what medications and eye drops I do. How annoying. Yeah, I don't know how soon it'll go away, to be honest. So I'm just staying on my meds. Wow, finding some bad information on the internet. Who's surprised? Ding 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 ding! Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Boy, mine is almost out. Okay, so I can close that. Close that. I did want to look something up on my hard drive quick. Nope, that's not it. What other area is it in? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. I'll probably get rid of that. But not right now. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. There we go. Okay. I think I've figured it out. Okay. Ding 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 ding. Everyone take a drink. You like the clicky key cow sounds? You've said that before. You seem to find them restful. So yes, I'm typing. Oh, SM. Yeah, me too. It is keeping me writing. I think that's what you said. Nova. Alright, I'm back from breakfast, brunch, I don't know anymore. You're back from food. How's that? Oh yeah, it's really very relaxing. That and the sound of a quill pen scratching across a piece of paper. Is that what you're doing over there right now? Midnight, yep. There's something soothing about a quill pen in hand. We're going to go back to only another writer would understand that you can't write until you have the right pen in hand to do that writing, right? Which pen do you have that is the right one for that particular project? Exactly. Yep. See, I guessed right. Oh, Midnight, I like that these streams are like virtual write-ins. Absolutely. That's what I like about them. They help me get things done too. This is one of the new ones. I was thinking it doesn't sound familiar. There we go, the timer just dinged. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. Okay, I have another first draft of a script. And I was trying to do something a little shorter to start with the first one. For the first one. Well, short ended up being just shy of 1,000 words. Oh, but I just remembered something I need to look up. Okay, in this script, I figured out how to include something that we've talked about several times in chat, and I think one of the streams, Midnight, you and I were talking about it. The joke about English. It was James Nicole who said, we don't just borrow words on occasion. English has pursued other languages down alleyways to beat them unconscious and rifle their pockets for new vocabulary. So I figured out how to put that into the script. Ding ding, ding ding. Everyone take a drink of the hydrating fluid of their choice. SM, finished your novel. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You got to write the end and everything, huh? It's always so exciting. Yes, confetti and cake, and hot chocolate, dark chocolate, cookies, and lots of bouncing around the room. Speaking of something to drink, I just ran out of water. I will be right back. I need to refill my water bottle. Okay, I'm back. My drink is all mixed. I'm still bouncing around for you, SM. Congratulations. Yeah, it does feel unreal, especially if you've been working on it for a long time. Or it's been so intense. Oops. Turn that fan off. Oh, and I see you have a sequel planned. Congratulations on that. Okay, so yeah, intense. Definitely it is. Also my first finished novel. Oh, wow. That's even more, you know, something bigger to celebrate. Now you know you can finish it. Finish one. I'm so happy for you. Oh, you have a sequel and a spin-off planned. Great. Ding ding, ding ding. Everyone take a drink of their hydrating fluid of choice. I'm gonna take a drink of mine. Brand new, all mixed up. The guppies were watching me drink. They're begging for food again. That is the guppy way. Absolutely it is. They want food. Oops, I don't want that one. Okay, that page did absolutely nothing to help. Here we go. Okay, that's enough of that. Now back to this. Be right back, maybe. Oh dear. There goes the timer, everybody. Take a drink. I'm picturing SM bouncing off the walls. Yes, I agree, Midnight. Completing a novel is a cause for celebration. Absolutely. I keep adding words to this thing. So I think tomorrow night I'm going to run through this one more time, and I do think this is going to be the first The new one I just wrote tonight is going to be the first Impossible Conversations YouTube thing I'm going to do. Not only is it a little shorter, at least a little shorter, the graphics on it won't be as complicated as the other one. So it would be a good practice YouTube video for, you know, building up to the more complex one. So this right now is sitting at 1,062 words. The other one that I thought was going to be the first one, but I've been concerned about the complexity, that one's 1,567 words. So this one that I wrote tonight, it's about the definitions of... So it's me talking with Lyra, talking about, okay, if I ever tell you a book length, this is what it means. So I go into the somewhat standard definitions of book lengths. Need to come up with a good title for it. I guess story length definitions. That's what I have right now. I guess that kind of says it, doesn't it? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Yeah, so tomorrow I think I'll do a polishing run through this. And yes, there is a lot of humor in this. I didn't expect to get the entire first draft of this finished tonight, so that's kind of nice. All right. Well, I hate not to be here for SM, but I am kind of cycling down right now. It's now, well, here soon it'll be going on to 3 a.m. here, so it's time for me to start heading towards bed. I will be back tomorrow. Oops. There it goes. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow, my regular time, 11 p.m. Arizona time. I want to go back through and do another pass on this script. I want to fill in more of the plotting squares in my spreadsheet for the weird mutant crossover thingy. Like I said, I gotta keep moving forward on that because so much depends on some decisions I make in that that I need to do before I can outline a few other books to start writing. And tomorrow I might get out the Salmon Run series. Like I said, I need to reformat that in Vellum, and I can actually do that here in the stream. So Nova, you have a great night. Thank you for joining us. So I might do some both print and ebook formatting tomorrow night. We'll find out, and we'll see if I get into a writing jag or my brain just explodes and comes up with all sorts of things for the weird mutant crossover thingy. We'll keep it open. So anyway, this is J.A. Marlow. Thank you for joining me for my Creating Worlds of Wonder stream. Really appreciate that. So my books can be found at all major online book retailers all across the world and are available either on the shelf or by order at your local bookstore. So I can be found all over the internet, including my homepage at jamarlow.com. I'm also at the Forward Motion for Writers free online writing community at fmwriters.com. I'm going to be dropping down to the Forward Motion Discord chat after this, while I have a little late dinner and start getting ready for bed, if anyone wants to join us. I just put a link to that in the stream chat. I'm also on Twitter at jamarlow_SF. My Twitch channel is J.A. Marlow. YouTube channel, J.A. Marlow. You can also support me at patreon.com/J.A. Marlow. And thank you, Midnight. I'm glad you enjoyed tonight. So everyone have a great day or night. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, be creative, and I will see you soon.